And welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, MetLife Stadium for an NFC East matchup in week number 7. It's the Philadelphia Eagles on the road taking on the New York Football Giants. And this should be an exciting matchup. The Eagles coming in a little bit cold off a loss to the Browns in the previous week at home. Although they were unbeaten until week number 7, they look for a rebound and a bounce back here on the road in New York. And for the Giants, it has been a struggle fest left and right. And with Jones looking not so good in the preseason, anything could happen here today at MetLife Stadium. But it's the NFC East. It's always going to be entertaining, no matter who's playing or what their records are. Jalen Hurts and Daniel Jones, the quarterback matchup today. And two coaches on the hot seat going head-to-head in Nick Sirianni and Brian Dable. Hopefully, this will be as entertaining as some other games this week. Another Madden 25 next-gen simulation. Looking forward to hopefully competitive football for the 9th consecutive game. And with that being said, Godot steps up to the tee, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. Good kick and a return taken from just the 2-yard line. Up the middle by Britton Covey to the 23. So not the best starting field position for Jalen Hurts, but he will have to deal with it. And march the Eagles 77 yards on their opening drive. An offense that is decorated with talent left, right, and center is this Philadelphia Eagle team. Saquon Barkley joining the mix as well in the offseason. And obviously A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, two of the best wide receiver 1 and 2 duos in the NFL. Jalen Hurts gets this party started from the 23-yard line. Out of the empty. He will drop back and fire right sideline. Caught with an 8-yard pickup. It is Saquon. And you welcome everybody joining me. Tyron Fitzfan, SM, Brendan Marks, everybody else joining me throughout. I assume that I have my Giant Eagle fans in here. Still waiting on a couple Philly fans, but Brendan Marks couldn't miss this one. Saquon picks up 8 through the air. 2nd and 2 now. Ball at the 31. And Hurts will take a read option up the middle. And just enough for first down yardage. What up, Sid? So are you? Good to be back after a day off. First time that's happened in forever. Could have come back and streamed afterwards, but man, when I tell you I was drenched from head to toe with rain, probably was going to be worth it that I ended up not streaming yesterday. But good to be back, though. Hurts out of the pistol this time on a new set of downs for Philadelphia. Making sure everybody's set. Left, right, and center. And a handoff to Saquon. Nice move made on the outside. Makes one giant miss, and he is met by a brigade led by Bobby Okereke at the 35. What up, Trex? Have the top 4 teams in the simulating. Do you think the Chiefs, Packers, Niners, or Ravens have the best shot of winning the Super Bowl? Packers are going to fall off eventually. I'm going to take the Niners. No gain that time for Saquon. 2nd and 10. Hurts back to pass. Good protection. Down the middle, fires an interception. Picked up by Okereke. Return to the 37. And the Giants face Sterling. What up, Copper? Wow. What a way to come back. An opening drive interception for Jalen Hurts finds the former Indianapolis Colt, Bobby Okereke, right down the middle into his hands. What's up, Joshua? What's up? Yes, I agree. Not too bad. You guys tuned in at a pretty good time as we switch hands with the Giants taking over well in to Eagle territory. I wonder how I have 2 over Hurts. I mean, fair enough. I hear you. I think Hurts is going to fall off in real life this season, in my opinion, chat. Jones and the Giants starting this drive out at the 37. It's a read option for Daniel Jones trying to hang on to that football. And he will do so a gain of 7. Take it back by Madden's a hyper-realistic game. It might be. Not this year, though, not in my opinion. For Christmas next year, getting Madden 25, W. Yeah, I feel like you can afford to wait because this game is nothing too special, all things considered. Giants now in the I formation. Devin Singletary gets a right side pitch looking for some running room, and he will pick up a first down still on his feet across the 20. What's up, EG Pro? Love how bad Jones was yesterday. That was pretty funny to me, I'm going to be honest. After watching 2 different Browns quarterbacks combine for 3 interceptions yesterday, it was refreshing to know that, hey, at least my starting quarterback and even my backup looked better than Daniel Jones. 2 plays in, and now the Giants inside the Eagle red zone. with a new set of downs. Jones, left side pass caught on the sideline. It's Slayton with the first down. Darius Slayton didn't play a whole lot in Madden 24. Should be getting more reps in the upcoming year. What up, John Zeller? And what up, Theo, Isaac, and Skeptic as well. Hurts through an opening drive interception for those that are just tuning in. Giants have a goal-to-go situation. Singletary will block Jones down the middle. Pass is caught inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. Trying to get a look on who that was exactly. And it looks like it might have been Malik Neighbors. As Jones back into the huddle, trying to lock in his offense here on 2nd and goal. It is a revenge game for Saquon Barkley. No longer wearing 26 for the Giants. Jones going to take a read option up the middle. And once again, nowhere go the Giant offense. Good tackle made at the line of scrimmage there by Milton Williams. And now the Giants will face 3rd down. Jets, KC, what week is that? Because I may have already done that before. And now the G-men face a 3rd and goal at the 3. Jones trying to find the end zone, going to step up and do it himself. The Giants break through first in week 7. Did not think that was going to work out for a moment, but hey, Danny Dimes coming through. Points off of turnovers early on in the opening quarter. Hurts with the INT and Jones with the QB keeper. Yeah, I was going to say Jets-Chiefs was last season. And DTR Huntley will make the final roster. Hoping it's DTR for, I don't know. Well, he's also a rookie, so I feel like he'd stick to our practice squad. Huntley's getting old, too. They both showed flashes of good, okay quarterback play, but it was nothing too good. Extra point here for Gano is up and good. Giants take it early, 7-0 lead. Daniel Jones with the clutch touchdown. I might accidentally say that during stream today, chat. You guys are going to have me practicing bad habits here in the first quarter. Giants take a 7-0 lead with 5:39 to go in the opening 10 minutes. Brian Daboll squad off to a hot start. Giants are just 2-4 this season. I believe Philadelphia is 2-3. So the winner of this game will stay above their opponent in the division. Obviously, though, the Cowboys leading it with a 5-1 record right now. Commanders are shortly behind at 3-3. And a return will be taken this time from the 3 up the middle to the 25. Hurts will try over once again from here. Swear it's the beard, dude, it might be. I mean, he pulled that one girl, right? What was her name? Kate Adams? What up, Pickle Football? This is fake? It might be. It might not be real. Brendan Marsh thinks it is, though. AI-generated game. I mean, it legitimately is, though. Hurts under center following his interception drive. He will hand off to Saquon. Try to kick it to the outside. Ends up going the wrong direction. And he is granted forward progress to the 26. Oh, your comment's fake. Oh, bet. Hyper-realistic simulation game. Right. Can't believe people say Daboll's in the hot seat. You don't agree at all? Really, I think he might be. But not top 5. Midway through the opening quarter, Giant fans on their feet here at MetLife Stadium. Hurts from the shotgun. Down the middle he goes, and it will be an easy first down to CJ Uzomah. No, that is Goddard, isn't it? I thought Goddard had a superstar. That's why I was hesitant there to call that one. But it is the big tight end one here in Philadelphia with the catch and run. You keep letting me know what's realistic and what's not, Brendan Marks. I got you. Eagles able to move the sticks. It is Uzomah in motion. And a fake handoff to Saquon. Blocks are picked up, passed down the field, caught by A.J. Brown. And an Eagle first down. Successfully traded the only Eagle on my team in the G League. W. Why'd you even draft one in the first place if you weren't even planning on keeping him? I wonder. Brendan, do you hate the Eagles more than any other team in your division? Philly now into the Giant half of the field. First and 10. Hurts on the check down, caught by Goddard. And he pays the price. Big hit made at the 42. Might have been Drew Phillips. Auto draft made me. Oh, I got you. That actually makes sense. Trace McSorley played yesterday? No way. Penn State legend. Known Baltimore Raven Hall of Famer. Hurts from the pistol once again on a 2nd and 7. Saquon motions out right. Hurts back to pass. Scans, sets, fires down the middle. Pass caught. First down Eagles. This time it is Uzama. And Philadelphia's drive continues up to the Giant 33. You hit the Eagles more than the Cowboys and Commanders combined. Wow. Now, be honest. Was it because of the Deshaun Jackson punt return touchdown? Under 3 to go now in the opening quarter. Philadelphia trying to strike back. Hurts off the play action. Deep down the field to the end zone. Wide open, A.J. Brown. And the Eagles look to tie it up in the late stages of the opening quarter. Some separation out wide, and Jalen Hurts saw it the entire way. An easy streak route for A.J. Brown, and Philadelphia on the board at MetLife. Unrealistic trash game, yeah. Brendan Marks is going to go back and forth this entire time, I guarantee it. That was a pretty nice pass for Hurts, though, yeah. I mean, when someone's that wide open, kind of hard to not have that be a dot, but that was a pretty good pass. Average Giants secondary. I mean, that's true. When your secondary consists of Cordell Flott, Deontay Banks, and Drew Phillips, Tyler Newman and Jalen Mills, I'm sorry, I just don't know. And the extra point for Jake Elliott is up and good. All squared away at 7 with 2:45 to go in the opening quarter. So what do you get when your starters are Banks and that Kentucky rookie? Exactly. Well, Bryce plays today. Yeah, there is a game at, 8 o'clock tonight, right? 2 games. One on Fox, one on NFL Network. 2 nationally televised games. It is the Packers-Broncos and the Saints-49ers. Andrew Phillips, that's the name, yes, indeed. Yep. Rookie out of Kentucky. Easily the worst quarterback room in the entire NFL, in my opinion. Kickoff is returned from the 5-yard line. On the Giants' first dynamic return, crosses the 25-yard line. And Jones starts out his next drive from the stripe. Giants looking for something even better than their opening touchdown here. Maybe something faster or more creative as they took the football from where they had it and simply walked down the field on their opening drive. Packers just blew the coverage against Cowboys in the Week 10 sim. Oh boy. Giants taking back over, all knotted up here at 7 apiece. Jones down the middle, wide open target. That is Malik Neighbors. It is opening catch for a first down. We'll move the Giants up to the 39-yard line. A 14-yard pickup as the time continues to tick away here in the opening quarter. Well, don't forget, doubleheader once again today. Later tonight, we bring you the Raiders and Rams out west matchup. Should be a good one. 2 teams that have located, or relocated, I should say, in the last couple of years. And a big hit down the middle. But the pass is held on to by Slayton. And the Giants pick up 9 more on the slant. Phillips really good, but can't tackle for his life. I mean, if that's your issue as a quarterback, I guess there's more pressing matters that could be the concern, but still, I don't know how much I'd love that. Single back formation, and that brings Singletary into the backfield. Jones will fire towards the sideline, pass is caught, and that will be a first down. Giants move the chains up to the 46. Minute and a half to go, or roughly, I should say, with the clock stopped for now. And here we go. Starting to tick again. And the Giants bring in an extra body to the backfield. First and 10. Right side handoff to Singletary. Good blocking. Shooting out of a cannon. And Slade takes him down from behind. It's a gain of 9 more. Late throw, but at least he didn't force anything. Fair enough. Matt should have players jumping into the stands so they score a touchdown. Yeah, that'd be fire. Especially at Lambeau. The reason why I hate the Eagles so much because I live in an area of New Jersey where Eagles fans are everywhere. Understandable. Once again, it is a 2nd and 1. RPO left side will be caught, and it will be a first down for Wan'Dale Robinson. And Jones is fired up even though he did next to nothing on that play. Why not? Danny Tom's best throw of the entire preseason. Doesn't even compete with that. He was here earlier, tired Vince, and he commented. Somewhere up there. 30 seconds to go. And this should be our final play of the first quarter. Jones off the play action, never stood a chance. Jalen Carter spawns in the backfield and makes the opening Eagle sack. A loss of 4. Boy, he teleported back there. That is no joke. I actually enunciated every letter in that word, so that's how much Jalen Carter just wreaked havoc. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter And a good one here in an NFC East battle. In East Rutherford, it's the Eagles 7, the Giants 7. 10 minutes in. Put away groceries lurking. Sounds good. Second quarter getting underway here. Switching sides to the opposite 39-yard line. It is Jones on a quick pass, finds Daniel Bellinger. And he makes a nice stiff arm there as he exits out of bounds, but it will be a gain of just 3.5, call it 4, setting up the original 3rd and 10. This game is trash, proving wrong, Madden. Is it only trash if the Eagles win, though? That's my question. I must know. Looks like it is Slayton and Neighbors on top of one another. At the bottom of the screen, pass going down the middle, and there is Slayton bouncing off a tackle down to the 12. Giants set up shop back in the red zone for the second consecutive drive. Looking to take the lead back here at home. And of course they have the open-ended advantage of getting the ball at halftime too. As Jones will drop back into the shotgun. Singletary awaits a handoff up the middle. Good vision from Devin Singletary. And he'll gain 9. Okay, he's got it locked in right now. Devin Singletary trying to rival Saquon. Prove that he's the better of the two backs. Although, obviously, I doubt that is going to be the case. Unless Saquon gets hurt or something pretty obscure like that. I think he'll fit really well into that Philadelphia offense. But Singletary got some points to prove here. And we'll see if he gets the football on a 2nd and 1 following his 9-yard carry. And it's going to be a fake jet sweep, handoff down the middle. And a couple of different Eagles up the gut, forcing a 3-yard loss. Sidney Brown was the first to get there. See how Danny Dimes plays in the regular season. Tommy played great in preseason week 1. Yes, he might be your starting quarterback next week, not even going to lie. 3rd and 4 for the Giants. Eagles defense tries to make the first stop today for their unit. As Jones will drop back, try not to take a sack, and he lost the football. It's still loose, and it's heading up, scooped up by Philadelphia. It's going to be returnable as well. Oh my goodness, all the chaos in this one, and the Eagles will end up with a touchdown. Singletary cannot make the chase down tackle. Touchdown, Philly. What just happened? That play was super chaotic. Eagles lead. And it looked like the Giants would take their lead right back. Josh Sweat on the sack. And that ball stayed loose a lot longer than it should have. But the Eagles take advantage on the return. So wild, I didn't even know what was happening, I'm going to be honest. I was saying one thing, and then the next second, there'd be something different going on. Who knows? Goofiest play of Madden 25, probably. I might want to see a review here. I think Jones might have been down. I'm curious, and we will get a review, as expected. Officials want to take another look at this one. All scoring plays are automatically reviewed. And I believe Jones, yes, you see there, his knee looked to be down before he coughed up the football. This is going to be a huge swing of points that could matter a ton. And the end result should come back, and it will. Wow, they catch a big-time break there, Chet. Unreal. And here is the call on the field. And so the Giants catch a massive break and will kick a field goal. Brendan Marks, rest assured, you're just fine, my friend. And after all of that, Graham Gano on for a 34-yarder to put the Giants ahead by 3. It's up and good. Giants 10, Eagles 7. That could have been insane. You missed the GOAT, Mason Crosby. Man, Crosby fell off terribly after he left Green Bay. Like, really, really bad. I watched him shake that field goal against the, who was it? The Rams. Yeah, week 17. That was awful. That whole game is just comedy gold, truth be told. And a kickoff. Back it away for Graham Gano. Returnable from the 5-yard line here for Philadelphia. And a cutback made to the 24. Starter Crosby that game in fantasy. What were you thinking, brother? That's insane. Hurts today, 6 of 7 and a touchdown with an INT as well. Fat Randy better, true. Fat Randy indeed. God bless Fat Randy. Graham Gano was hurt. He was. I do remember that. This is how that whole ordeal started. And this game continues to be as chaotic as possible for me. Never a dull day in Madden 25. As Hurts starts this drive low out of the empty. Giants almost lining up off sides there. It hurts down the field, contested, and it will be caught by Paris Campbell. Looked for a second there like if that Giant defensive back swung his head around, it could have been another pick. But rest assured, Eagle fans, it's a first down. 8:94 seems about Giants-like. Jalen Hurts, since his interception, is yet to throw even an incompletion as he goes off the play action defensive backfield of New York. Holy lag. That was some bad lag there, chat. My bad. Well, Goddard dropped a pass down the middle. It was forced loose. And incomplete for those of you that missed that on the stream. Setting up a second and 10 with Hurts taking the handoff to Saquon. Being pressured, lofted ball down the middle, incomplete. That should have been caught by A.J. Brown. And he lost concentration on his way down from the top of the ladder. It is traditional around here. You got to get used to it. Just be thankful it's not during a touchdown like it started. I mean, this all started in week 2 with that Jonnu Smith touchdown that you guys didn't get to see. Giant faithful on their feet here in MetLife, 3rd and 10, and pressure is coming. Hurts tries to escape down the middle, and it will be complete, but just short by 6 yards. Not even close was Goddard that time. Hurts ran out of options down the field as he rolled to his weak side, which is a Cardinal set of quarterbacks. Can't be doing that. And a punt coming up here for Braden Mann. He'll step through this one. And a fair catch is called for at the 12. Daniel Jones starts out his next drive. From there, pick'em split today for those curious, 26-5 in favor of Philadelphia. Looking like we could have our second major upset of the pick'em week brewing here if the Giants can maintain this lead. Biggest upset by far this week was the Patriots taking down Jacksonville in London. 41 points put up by Drake May. And that Patriot defense, too, so stubborn. And the East is starting to become something to pay attention to. As the season goes on, that pass is overshot by Jones to the sideline. And an injured Eagle on the play, it is Jalen Carter. PI is crazy. PI is absurd. There was not an Eagle in the area. We'll always hope for the Giants to win when they don't play that often since they ended the potential undefeated 2007 Pat season. That is, you know what? That is a very good point. A respect-worthy move from the Giants, from Dolphin fans. Carter hits the sideline with a shoulder injury. Check up on him periodically as Jones will fire another completion. It's Slayton try to pull away. It was one guy short of doing just that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the tackle inbounds. There actually was an Eagle in the area. All right. Cowboys up 14 over the Pack. Oh boy, upset alert. Philadelphia tries to pitch a 3-and-out here. Jones from under center. In the flat, finds one of his two tight ends. That'll be an easy first down for the G-Men. What up, Laugh? Good to have you in here as well. Not the biggest stream of the year, but you know what? It is good to have whoever's here. At the end of the day, this is what happens when you take a day off, chat. People forget you exist. Hopefully game 2, we'll see a little bit more people back. Midway through the second quarter. I formation, fake hand off to Singletary. Jones hit as he throws, but he delivers complete to the rookie Malik Neighbors. That was a dime and a half and an injured Giant O-lineman on the play. We'll stop the clock with 4:55 to go. Nobody would forget you existed if you extended the quarters. I mean, that's fair enough. Ravens going to be crazy? I'm hoping so. Ravens Bucks, Monday Night Football, 8:30 p.m. on the 21st, or the 20th, I should say. Singletary lining up in the backfield. But Jones got different ideas on his mind, finds Robinson. And Wan'Dale Robinson picks up another half dozen yards. What up, Vikings fan? Vikings were playing really good yesterday. I will give them credit. We didn't play a single one of our starters, but that does not make me think any different of their defense, who had multiple red zone interceptions. Cine looked really good at safety, too. Robinson picks up half a dozen, 2nd and 4. Jones retreating back under center. While handoff up the middle to Singletary. And he is almost pushed towards the line to gain there. It'll be a gain of 3 and 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Giants. Every time one of these players gets tackled, it looks like they're hurt. It's interesting. The Vikings won 27-12. We had a touchdown, a field goal, and a safety. We scored in every way possible. Quite funny, to be honest with you. Fullback checking into the game once again for the Giants. 3rd down and 1. It's a bootleg pass from Jones, and it will be a first down completion for the Giants, still on their feet, up to the 31. And that is Bellinger. Danny dimes to another brother named Daniel. Giant drive continues. Jaron Hall, yeah, he looked very good. Nick Mullins played pretty good through the opening few drives. Jones with a bunch formation to his left side. This time, I should say, weak side blitz is coming. And a first down to Neighbors again. It's some jawing going back and forth between C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Malik Neighbors. Of course, C.J. is a known trash talker on the NFL. Exoff had Brown, you had Barkley, got you. All good. Danny Times got the Giants right back inside the Eagle red zone. Philadelphia blitzing almost everybody. Singletary is laid out at the 13. Also known for being a punching bag. Wow, that's interesting. So the Panther rookies looked pretty good yesterday, too. The only other game I really had a chance to watch a little bit of was the Bills and Steelers game. Watching Pittsburgh put up a grand total of 3 points made the heart happy. It's just a gain of 4 for Devin Singletary. Now 2nd and 6. Good blocks, and a pass is inaccurate. And the intended ground of Malik Neighbors. 2 looked sharp yesterday on his first drive, W. Yeah, Watson's yet to play for the Browns. He will play next week in Seattle with a 10 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. Whoosh. That'll be fun to watch from the dorm room, though. No doubt about it. As we approach the 2-minute warning here in East Rutherford. Jones takes a shotgun snap and will fire back corner of the end zone. It is dropped incomplete. Whoa. How does he drop that? And it will be 4th down. Wow. Unreal. Slayton drops a given touchdown. It's so good back out on the field. 30 yards out before the 2-minute warning, and he's got it. So the score remains a 1-possession game. What a Roblox football. Predict the Eagles win 27-17. Possible. That's for sure. Well, I don't know about the 17 anymore because of that field goal attempt. We need 2 safeties, but Iowa football's done it before. But I would say that. I cannot believe that. I did get skimmed, didn't I, Brendan Marks? Get Madden 2025, not Madden 25. No, Madden 2025 would be better than Madden 25. And a return is taken for the Eagles from the 5-yard line, and a room to return for Paris Campbell up to the 37. 2-minute warning is reached at MetLife Stadium. It's the Eagles 7, the Giants 13. Almost gave Daniel his Danny Dimes name back. Almost. That was a dime, though, still. I'm not going to blame Daniel for that one. Not in the slightest. 2-minute drill time for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, who trail by just 6 before the break. Hurts down the middle will connect with his receiver, Paris Campbell, once again. Eagles usually suck. Dang. I mean, they're just white. It's not anything too crazy to hit on. She had her uniforms. All right, so he's just hating at this point. I wish I had more Eagle fans in chat, I'm going to be honest. 6-yard pickup to the former Buckeye. And in the no-huddle, Hurts will fire towards Saquon Barkley, racing up the sideline, up past the Giant 40. As he tries to pump up the crowd here. Couple of Eagle jerseys all around, as you might expect. What up, Arturo? Almost off here soon. Sounds good. We'll see you for the Raiders game later tonight. Can't wait to have you for that one. Philadelphia well within field goal range now for Jake Elliott. But Hurts once more. He will check it down. Caught by Cotter. Breaking away from 1 tackle. And no gain, just about 10. As we have hit less than a minute to go in the opening half. WR0 cheering on the Giants. I picked the Eagles, but I really am impartial. Have no preference. Me personally. Nick Sirianni still yet to reach for a timeout. Philadelphia has all 3, and a pass is going to be caught by Goddard in the flat. And now they burn 1 after the 5th completion between Hurts and his big tight end. Mitch, you better start today. He is. Yes, I got you. Heading into the Raiders 7-2. Wow. W Trex. Minshew will be starting today against Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams. Philadelphia takes their first time out with 38 seconds to go. High snap is controlled by Jalen Hurts. Dropping back in the pocket. Now stepping up, and he is going to be hit. Lost the football. It's loose and scooped up by Hurts. Timeout Philadelphia. 29 seconds to go now. That could have been big there for the Giants again. Hey, at least Jones got called down earlier on that sack. Be thankful for that. Hurts fumbles that one and collects it all in one. And the Eagles had to take their second timeout. Passes low and caught by Devontae Smith. His first catch today is an Eagle first down. And I would imagine a timeout should be coming about now. Maybe now. Or maybe not. The Madden 24 AI has not treated the Raiders right at all. And I do apologize for that. And the Eagles will take their final timeout because Madden does not understand clock management, even in Madden 25. So here we go. One more field goal attempt. And we'll hit halftime. Drop a like. By the way, chat, if you have not yet already, it looks like most people in here have checked in that way. And a field goal attempt coming up here. Jake Elliott from 27 yards out. A chip shot before halftime. And he will put this one through the uprights. Eagles 10, Giants 13 at the break, with the Giants receiving the second half kickoff. How the Giants winning? Well, honest to goodness, it's a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. I would say they picked off Jalen Hurts on his opening drive, and they scored a touchdown as a result, but Jones fumbled on a sack earlier. They ended up kicking a field goal on. But there have been some good things and bad things from both teams, which is why I'm glad it is a 3-point game at the most. And that one almost went through the uprights. It was such a deep kick there from Jake Elliott. And it'll end up being a touchback out to the 30. Reverse Deshaun Jackson. That would have been crazy. I hope we see a punt return touchdown for the win. That would be super cool. That would be insane. I'm here for it. Final play of the opening half. 2 seconds remain after that Jake Elliott field goal. And so Jones has a chance to heave this one down the right sideline. Pass is going to be incomplete. And we have hit the break. It's the Giants 13. The Eagles 10 at MetLife. In the second half, ready to be kicked off here momentarily. That was very close. I found a pretty funny glitch to do on Madden Ultimate Team. If I have to throw a Hail Mary at any point, I lob it up in the air, I click onto one of my receivers, and I run into his usual defensive back. And it's a guaranteed DPI ball at the one. I used that to my advantage earlier to win an Ultimate Team game by 3. It was hilarious. It paid off. Upset alert could happen. Giants will start the second half out with the football. And a good return up to the 28. Jones taking over after another field goal drive was cut short by the drop of Darius Slayton in the end zone. Should have been a touchdown. But in the end, it was not. A 10-point lead would be very nice right now for the Giants, that is for sure. Very equal, though. These two teams separated by 3 points and only 16 yards as well. Well, they hand off to Singletary. Good running room early on here. And it is a tackle made by Darius Slay. Thought he was still a free agent? I mean, I guess they have him. I don't know. They must, because he's on Madden 25 rosters. That is such a cool last name, though, Van Rotten. That's awesome. Jones now from the pistol. First down at 10. Pressure up the middle is picked up wide open. Wan'Dale Robinson down the sideline. A room to run up to the 31. That was kind of nice. Fitzfan probably wants that for the pick'em. I understand it. What how Malik Neighbors will do this season? Hopefully okay. I mean, he is fed up already with how the Giants have treated him in the preseason, especially quarterback one, Danny Dimes. The 2-possession cushion would be something here. That could lead to an upset for the Giants. That pass is caught through contact. What a grab by Malik Neighbors. Played it will be the show 23 starting pitcher was Otani, pitcher all 9 innings for a no-hitter versus the Cubs in Chicago. Wow. Guardians almost got no hit today. We were 2 for 29 with the bats. That is embarrassing for a team leading the division, let alone almost the AL. Nice grab there by the rookie wide receiver. And a slant down the field once again will be caught. This time it's Slayton on the crosser. And first to go coming up. Packers though start to roll down. Oh boy, 17-0. Probably like 1,000 yards, like 4 touchdowns, something like that. I don't know about 1,000 yards. Maybe like 900, 875, something like that. I don't know for sure. Once again, a goal-to-go situation for the G-Men. And a hand up to Singletary. Nice cutback. And he's down at the 1. Well, time to be pitching no-hitters next season. Can't wait. Hopefully his arm's the same. Might be a little bit different after surgery, but he should be okay. 2 for 29. I mean, it's baseball. It happens sometimes. Singletary hoping for a consecutive carry. On second and goal, gets the football to the end zone for the touchdown. And the Giants lead is 2 scores. Looking like an upset brewing. This would be something. An upset in the making, perhaps, here at MetLife. It is a touchdown for Singletary on the 1-yard carry. Let's see what the spread is for this game. I'm curious. So the Jaguars were 6-point favorites, and the Eagles are 5.5. So I guess would be the biggest upset of the week. But still, a hefty upset nonetheless. And the extra point here for Graham Gano on the way, and it is good. Eagles 10, Giants 20. Not an upset. I mean, it's statistically, it really is. You guys are 5.5-point underdogs, but I like the way you think. Fair enough. Not an upset. It's kind of crazy. Although, hey, you split with them last year. You almost swept them. Honest to goodness, you're probably closer to that than not. Philadelphia is starting to just fall apart a little bit right now. They're just not looking too good. Not even sure what's happening with them, in all honesty. Gano is on for the kickoff here for the Giants. It's a short kick fielded at the 8-yard line, with a hesitant return out to the 28. Hurts will take back over. 7:21 to go in the third quarter. He has got to get back on his high horse and do something good. Yeah, this team wants to see any success right now. Because it all comes down to how Jalen Hurts can play football. And as it sits, he has not played his best. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Not going to get the job done for a guy like Jalen Hurts. Giants take a double-digit lead. CJ Uzama in motion. Hurts will hand off to Saquon up the middle. It only gains a yard. Kayvon Thibodeaux with a tackle made. Saquon right now not making his revenge game look very good. All the narratives and everything here playing in East Rutherford. They just look awful. Lover Strata quarterback, definitely CJ in my opinion. Jalen Hurts will work from the empty after a 1-yard pickup for Saquon. Hurts throws on the run down the field, wide open. Dallas Goedert with a mean stiff arm, and Goedert could not stay on his feet. That would have been something. A Jesse James type of catch right there against the Buccaneers on Monday night, but it would not matter. That was one heck of a play. Postseason starts today. Yeah, we would actually be the 2 seed. We would get a bye, which is pretty cool. We're like 72 and 50, I think, which is great, but we just go on these skids sometimes. What a toss from Jalen Hurts, throwing the football on the run to his weak side. And now he's going to take a quarterback read option. And he'll gain a more. That's why I traded him. Dang. Eagles probably sweep the Giants. Then I got Giants splitting Cowboys and Commanders. Interesting. I think the Giants will split with the Eagles and get swept by the Cowboys. So I'm going to take your idea, flip it around a bit. Linebackers dropping in here for the New York Giants. 2nd and 2. Hurts down the middle, connects wide open, Goedert again. First down, Philadelphia. Into the red zone they go. Guards versus the Yankees would be a potential postseason matchup. We have seen them so many times in the postseason, and we cannot beat them. We were up 2-0 against them, and they came back 1-3-2. We were up 2-1, they won 3-2. Jalen Hurts inside the red zone this time. Pass down the middle, wide open. Saquon Barkley in a revenge game into the end zone. And that is how you make the crowd hate you a little bit more. Wow. Unaccounted for on the outside, Saquon Barkley runs a simple streak wide open for the Eagle touchdown. What up, A-Rod? Giants in the title? Yes, indeed they are. And in the lead, too. I just can't wait for Chili to show up here and the Giants have like a 75-yard touchdown. You know that's what's going to spark it, too. Yeah, this game has had some defensive backfield issues that I've noticed early on in the first week, because this game did come out, what was it, Monday at 3 o'clock. As the extra point is up and good, Jake Elliott makes this a field goal game once again. That's why I traded him. That is too funny. Way too funny. 5:02 to go here in the third quarter. This game has been pretty entertaining. Largest lead is 10 for the Giants. Philadelphia has never seen the lead, although they thought they did. On the scoop and score, that was called back as a sec. Philadelphia would have been ahead by a touchdown. Instead, they trailed by a field goal and trailed by as much as 10 before that touchdown right there. Chad Green is better than your best pitcher. If Shane Bieber was healthy this season, the Guardians might actually be at 80 wins by this point. Not even kidding. And the Giants will take a return from the 2. Nice spin move made, but it won't pay off as that return ends up at the 23. Why do people think the Eagles are going to be good this season? I agree. I don't think they're going to be very good at all. Giants got to score back. We'll see if they can do it. Big drive coming up here. Only ahead by 3. It is important to score. Imperative, some may preach. That they get the job done on this drive, and maybe a touchdown is the necessity. A field goal might not do it. Just a short break there for Jones and this Giant offense as Danny Dimes tries to escape, and he is sacked. 2-yard loss. Jalen Carter coming back off the bench from injury earlier. Feeling just fine now, the adrenaline pumping. And the Eagles have their 3rd sack today. We all know what the reason is for it. What would that reason be? I'm curious. Jones loses 2, and a hush has come down here at East Rutherford. Jones trying to get the crowd back on their feet down the field. What a pass from Daniel Jones. Giants haven't had 3 sacks. Yes, indeed. Yep, Josh Sweat had one. I'm trying to think who had the first one earlier. Might have been Milton Williams. Giants move the chains up to the 37. Jones from under center on a slant. Pass is dropped incomplete. Helmet right to the football on that Wan'Dale Robinson intended pass. Okay, Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes throwing some dimes out here today. Oh, Sirianni. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. He is in the hot seat, in my opinion. Down to 4 minutes now in the third quarter. Philadelphia just rushes 4. Check down is going to be cut. And a good tackle made by Nakobe Dean. Or no, it's Cam Stearns up to the 44-yard line. It's Neighbors again. All right, well, Malik Neighbors having himself quite the day here. Don't think Giant fans can complain about his numbers so far today. He has looked convincingly good. New York looking for their 5th third down conversion of the day. It's a handoff to Singletary. Bouncing off a tackle. Going to have to work hard, and he is 2 yards short. Slay on the tackle. And the Eagles will take back over unscathed. Good stop from their defense. Packer on major upset alert, down 24-7. Oh boy, it's getting real. And a punt here for the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen. This football is back, and it will land at the 7. No backspin. It takes the fattest hop I've seen in this Madden. Goal rate touchback. Is it Justin Turner with the Blue Jays, I believe? I think so, yeah. Miss him as a Dodger, as one could imagine. Darius Slay, the most overrated quarterback in history. History's crazy. I don't know. How do we feel about that, chat? A chance to tie or take the lead on this drive. Philadelphia starting out at the 20. with an inside handoff, and nowhere goes Kenneth Gainwell. How does one get cooked by Kenny Golladay? Okay, fair take. That is a very good take. That's an understandable take, indeed. Jalen Hurts back in the empty, 2nd and 10. Trying to find an open target down the field. In provision from Paris Campbell. Whole lot of speed up to the 49. Wow, he went quick up the middle right there. And if he made a move to the outside, he probably could have had a touchdown. Look at the afterburners for the Ohio State Buckeye, Paris Campbell. 3 of our quarterbacks starting the NFL this year. That score got me. Got to be in the bingo card somewhere, right? Now the Eagles on top of the giant logo. Trying to continue down the field. Pass caught by Goddard. First down, Philly. And Hurts starting to put some passes together. Yeah, another giant that left for the Eagles. Yes. I mean, I'm not sure left is the right term. But I do get where you're throwing down here. Ever since that interception, Jalen Hurts locked in, especially in the second half. The lane hand up to Saquon, and he'll lose a yard. A tackle for loss is made at the 40-yard line by Micah McFadden. Browns back week 11, your service VC. Watch a little bit of a news, so maybe depending on the time. We're going to start to pack quite a bit in the next couple days, so we'll see. Final minute of the third quarter. 2nd and 11. Hurts down the seams, and he will not connect that time with Campbell. He dropped it. Giant and Jag fan, okay. And Bengals, all right. Score me some points, Saquon. He has not looked too good, even in a revenge game. Although he did have a touchdown. I'm sure he'll take that. As loud as it has been all afternoon here in Week 7. 3rd and 11. Hurts backpedaling, firing down the sideline. What a grab by A.J. Brown. Whoa. Got to take a look at this replay. Going up top, making sure he kept it on the way down. Through the big time hit and all, the Eagles drive continues. Just for the fantasy, yes indeed. Saquon's done okay, but not great. And the Philadelphia drive will continue. Back into the red zone. Hurts checking it down, caught by Uzama. Up the middle. And the fourth quarter will start from the 12-yard line. It's the Eagles 17, the Giants 20. And a classic NFC East matchup coming down to the wire. This is a good game, chat. Switching over to the opposite 12-yard line. 2nd and 4. Right side pitch to Saquon. Looking for another touchdown. And this time he finds no daylight on the exterior. Another massive third down coming up right here. What does Nick Sirianni have dialed up on a 3rd and 4 from the Giant 12-yard line? It's Hurts. It's a crossing route caught by Goddard, pulling away from one tackler. 1st and goal, Philly. This game actually think the Eagles are going to run plays with Hurts under center. I mean, who else? Kenny Pickett? He's fighting for quarterback 2 stats or position right now. Giants cannot tackle now. Not at the moment. And the Eagles threatening to take their first lead of the day here in the fourth quarter. Hurts stepping to his right, evading pressure, and he is going to do it himself for the Eagle touchdown. They lead in the fourth. Almost a sack, and instead, Philadelphia on a run. What a way to start the fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts almost taken down in the backfield, but he outruns the defensive end and scores on his own. Jones and Hurts now have a rushing touchdown apiece. Made a mistake super sim in the rest of the Packers game. They came back and won 30-24. Wow. Only the Packers. Every play last year was from shotgun. Oh, that's what you mean. I got you. Except for the tush push. And the extra point for Jake Elliott, extending the Eagles' lead to 4. Somehow I'm back to the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, Brendan Mark. Still time. Still plenty of time. don't know why they're not losing, man. I don't get it. I don't know. It's been one heck of a game so far, though, chat. Cannot complain about that. Only game I would say has been boring, in my opinion, was the Texans and Packers game. Highlights of that video did not even reach 8 minutes, which is unheard of nowadays. But you know what? What are you going to do about it? Elliott on for the kickoff. Giants take a return from the 5 up the middle to the 26-yard line. Jones starts out his biggest drive of the game with 8:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Giants better lock in indeed. And you guys should lock in with the likes. Only 8 likes, 50 people in chat. Try to get those two numbers a little bit closer. See what we can do. This is a no moderator stream. I'm just now realizing that. No, not a single moderator is checked in. Trex, I think you took the Eagles. I'll double check though here in a minute. Biggest drive of the game for the Giants, and it starts out with a handoff to Singletary, and he'll lose 1. Spoke way too soon. Yes, indeed. All right. Let me see what the I know the split is what, 26-5 I said, but I think you're the first submission, Trex, so I can get yours pretty easily here in a moment. Singletary goes backwards the wrong direction. And now the Giants have an uphill battle to climb on 2nd and 11. But Jones is all about that down the middle. Wan'Dale Robinson is gone. 75-yard touchdown. And just like that, the Giants lead again. Danny Dimes is nicknamed that for a reason. Finding Wan'Dale Robinson down the seams right in stride. And the Giants lead again in the fourth quarter. And there go the G-Men. Would you rather you have your team lose in the final week of the Sims or not even play? I mean lose. I mean, I'd at least like to see him play. Obviously, you as a Bears fan won't get to see your Chicago Bears team play unless they make the postseason. And we'll see him in January. Extra point is up and good for Graham Gano. And the Giants lead back to 3. W's for the Giants, and now the Eagles will try to tie or take the lead once again. After that chaotic drive. What up, Who Dat Nation? It's all good, my friend. We got another stream tonight, 2 at 8:30. Don't forget, it's the Raiders trying to get their first win of the season. Taking on another team that moves all the time, the LA Rams, who have only won 1 game all year, and that was in overtime Sunday night in Week 1 at Detroit. 2 teams looking for a spark in their team in Week 7. Philadelphia back on offense, and a return is taken by Paris Campbell, breaking away to the outside, and do we have a kickoff return touchdown for the first time with the new rules? Yes, we do! Whoa! It happened! Unbelievable. Paris Campbell puts on the afterburners and returns the first ever touchdown in the dynamic kickoff era. Eagles lead in the fourth quarter. Bingo! Let's go. I hope the Ubers don't charge much, Brother Marks. I'm going to be honest. You've had a lot of trips in just a couple of minutes. Man. Here in Time for History, yes, in fact, and indeed you are. And the extra point for Jake Elliott. It's up and good. Philadelphia's lead is 4 again. What is this game? I don't know. Could not tell you. Chaos is a good detail that comes to mind. To explain it, 75-yard touchdown followed by a kickoff return. Possibly the greatest back-to-back plays you'll see on my channel, if I do say so myself. Game was fun yesterday. I mean, it was as Ohio weather-esque as you can imagine. First quarter, I was getting a sunburn, and by the fourth quarter, it was raining sideways. But best believe I stayed out there and watched the whole game, even if none of our starters were playing. You want to know why? Because we're getting a dome in a couple of years, and I'm only going to get to experience that weather at a Browns game for a little bit more. Now the Giants try to return the favor from inside the 5, and a brutal tackle made at the 23. My goodness, the Eagles special teams is feasting. Roller coaster of emotions, indeed. He should be used to that, though. Giants typically deliver that to their fan base. Unnecessary roughness, brother. That's the tackle. It's called football. Wow. 7:45 to go, and right back on the field is Jones. And out route is going to be incomplete. Not a great toss there by Daniel Dimes himself. 2nd and 10 coming up. What up, Scribble? Bro was about 60 seconds late from history. Used to PTSD. I mean, no, not too terribly. Jones fires that one a little bit too high and incomplete. A chance to redeem himself down the middle. Dangerous pass could have been picked off. And they will settle for an incompletion. No, I don't think Houston caused that necessarily. It's just been an amalgamation of terrible weather, especially in the Midwest the last handful of years. That leads to this decision. Jones on a 3rd and 10. Looking to convert and avoid a 3 and out. It's a 5-step drop and a pass out of bounds. That's a bad look for the Giant fans in chat. Not good at all for them. Rough for the passer? I mean, you know what? Let me take a look, because you might be right. And I might agree with you here for once. Nah, I mean, maybe. You could argue that for sure. Jamie Gillen is on for the punt. Giants go 3 and out. And a sky-high kick is fair caught at the 36. Whew. Teams with the open stadiums are better conditioned for playoff games. I mean, that is true. But the projection is all NFL stadiums, minus maybe Lambeau, will be in domes by like 2035. What up, Scribble? Let's hear it. And now the Eagles taking back over, maintaining their 4-point lead. Good defensive stand and a hand up to Saquon, gaining 2. Roughing the kicker. Now that one might be real. Holding on the offense, because now we're just bringing stuff up. Although the Browns got called for a tripping penalty yesterday when the guy just made a tackle. I don't understand it. 7 minutes to go now. It's Hurts back to pass. Looking down the middle, incomplete. Micah McFadden in coverage. Intentional grounding. I mean, you know what? I'm sure you'll take a 3rd and 8. Domes will make for better games, but I'm going to miss weather games. Me too. How can you not? Crucial play here for both sides of the football. 3rd and 8. Giants rushing 5. Picked up for the moment. Hurts will escape the pocket, stepping right. Got room to run across midfield, and he is leveled at the 45. Whoa. Blistering speed and an even bigger tackle made. Down the middle. I think that was Tyler Newman. That was one heck of a hit. What do you think? Oh, hang on. I got you here in a second, Scribble. 4 receivers set on a new set of downs for Philadelphia. Giants rush 4 this time. And Hurts will look to escape again, step it up in the pocket, and he'll gain 9. I'm going to be honest, brother. I don't mind Steelers fans. I don't. I almost think having friends of opposite fan bases is more fun for me. My roommate, by the way, is all Pittsburgh. So it'll be a lot of fun, in my opinion. That time it's a 9-yard scamper for Jalen Hurts midway through the 4th quarter. Devontae Smith motioned in at the bottom of the screen. It's Hurts looking to escape the pocket for the 3rd time in a row, and he will do so. 1st down, Eagles. Somebody put a spy on the field for this guy. W roommate won't hold. That's crazy. That is something. Final 5 minutes now of regulation. And the Giants are desperate for a stop. Hurts back through the air, will connect with Goddard. Good vision down the field and a pickup of 19. Into the red zone. Once again, it's looking out of reach. Roommate got a sub to the channel. He might eventually throw out the idea to him. Once I get up there, I'm pretty sure he's aware of it at this point at least. Philadelphia back inside the red zone. Looking for the game-winning touchdown here in the late stages of regulation. It's Hurts stepping up in the pocket. Will he do it again? Not this time. Sliding down safely after a 6-yard pickup. Can I ring the game real quick? How bad do you hate the Eagles? What do I think of Bo Nix so far? One of the better rookies. I mean, he should be. He's like 30. But I'm enjoying it. 2nd and 4. And the Giants have their backs against the wall here in the red zone. Left side pass is caught going down low. It's a gain of 3. Everybody got to set up the 2-man for a machine. Nah, it's crazy. Bro's going to be throwing the meanest alley-oops. Nah, that's funny. Saquon stands to the right side of Jalen Hurts on 3rd and 1. Ball at the 3. Giants looking for a stop here. Hurts will fire to the end zone. Goddard will hang on, and that might just be the dagger. Could be ball game. We'll see who that nation. That's a toss and a half. Jalen Hurts might have just delivered the game-winning touchdown for Philadelphia. What a recovery after his opening game interception. Brandon Marks taking it out on the like to dislike ratio. I mean, there's still plenty of time. All you need is a field goal and a touchdown, plus a 2-point conversion. Are you really done already? I just don't know. Elliott is on for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. And the Eagles have their largest lead of the day at 11. A.J. Brown's had a couple of catches. I would say probably 8 to 9 fantasy points. But Saquon definitely has more between his catches, his ground game, and obviously his touchdown, too. No doubt about that. Hate the Eagles so much that the only time I cheer for them, they lose. Wow. That's unfortunate. That's just the way it is. That only fuels your hatred even more, I'm sure. And a kickoff for Jake Elliott. Boom this one back to the Giants. And a lot of Giant fans have headed early towards the exits. 3:39 to go. Jones will take over at the 23. Bro, sort of Chris Paul type of lob, but MSU's Ben Simmons, bro. Come on now. I'm not Blake Griffin in Lob City. I'm not DeAndre Jordan. Not with the Monster Jam. All right, bro. That's some top tier hating going on in chat right now. Chat, what do y'all know about Lob City? Lob City was different, man. Best era of the NBA, in my opinion. Trailing by 11, 3:39 to go in the 4th quarter. And the Giants are looking for a heroic comeback, starting with a handoff to Singletary. Good blocking out in front, and there goes Devin Singletary across midfield. Not a bad play. A-Rod trying to call it like SM again. Not terrible. And Brendan Marks wants to stick around again. Imagine our 2 extra with the Raiders sell. Yeah, for real, though. Giants back in the no huddle. Extra blitzer coming from Philadelphia. Jones will find an open target. Darius Slayton, a big first down catch and run. It's a pickup of 23. And the Giants look like they might score before the 2-minute warning, which would be ideal, all things considered. Even the Niners system, Drake. That's crazy. The Drake curse lives on, chat. Jones pointing out defensive backs to his receivers. And again, the Eagles blitz. And this time they'll get to Jones. Football loose, and Danny Dimes scoops it up. Making sure he was not giving up the football on that occasion. It's a loss of 12. And a big sack for Devin White. Wish my chair wheels would actually work. Not the greatest thing on carpet ever. Right back to the no huddle. 2nd and 22. Jones will check that one down low and incomplete. This next play should be a win-win for the Giants. Either they get a first down, they keep the drive alive, or they will end up kicking a field goal, but it'll be before the 2-minute warning, which is important. That's what'll matter most here, chat. 3rd down and a country mile. Ball at the 36. Jones will drop back and fire towards the end zone. One-on-one, knocked down and complete. I respect that shot, I'm going to be honest. If there's ever a one-on-one to the end zone, especially with your rookie phenom receiver, it's a respectable play right there. I don't mind that. Yeah, they should probably kick here. And they will. Graham Gano on for a 53-yarder, trying to make this a one-possession game late in the 4th quarter. Kick is up and good. Back to an 8-point game here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. See if the Giants go for an onside kick. I personally would not. but we'll see what they do. Yeah, tomorrow night, Chiefs-Niners, cannot wait for that game. Hopefully that'll bring in quite a few people left and right. Easily the best game on paper of my entire season. And I think of the entire NFL season in general. That one should be good. Yeah, Godot's on for the kickoff. And a return will be taken by Britton Covey this time from the 5. And a big hit, and he is down with 2:04 to go. So time before the 2-minute warning. That 66-yarder was crazy. I could not believe how easily he made that. That was wild to me. But he nailed that thing. Watch this interception. No way they throw the football here. I doubt it. And now the Eagles have to snap it one time before the 2-minute warning. It's Saquon up the middle. A 4-yard pickup. And 2 minutes to go here in East Rutherford. It's the Eagles 38, the Giants 30. With time dying slowly. Scoop and score would be crazy. Miracle in the Meadowlands reversed. And the Giants have had a lot of stupid moments in their careers. I'm not going to lie. Or their franchise, I should say. After the 2-minute warning, it's Saquon up the middle. Pressure is brought, and they got him down 3rd and 4. Watch this injury. That's crazy. Now, because an Eagle injury would stop the timer and benefit the Giants. You're not even kidding. 1:57 to go. This play could decide the game. This play might just decide the game, and Hurts from the empty. Looking to throw the football down the middle, wide open, A.J. Brown. And that might just do it. At this point, the Giants could get the ball back with maybe 25 seconds left. But then again, they would be pinned back at probably their own 10-yard line. Not looking good right now for the G-Men. Listen, Brenda Marks, you had your moments, all right? They look good a little bit. One more timeout left in the back pocket of New York. And it's a handoff to Saquon. A first down will win it. And the former Giant, although out of bounds, not won it yet. Had to stay in there. Interesting decision. Giants should pick injuries. Well, actually, there is an advantage to that. I believe you get one free timeout if you fake an injury in the fourth quarter. Although that only matters on offense, I think. So I don't know. If Saquon went down inbounds, this game would be over. But tackled out of bounds, and now the Giants have a slim chance. Timeout taken. 2nd and 10. Upcoming. Even taking a day off, Chad, I'm still feeling the repercussions of doubleheaders. My voice is killing me, and this is only game 1 tonight. What the heck? No way they played hype-up songs with Derek Carr? Nah, it's actually funny. Bro's getting hyped for what? And now the Giants are out of timeout. 2nd and 10. Saquon up the middle, and he'll be tackled for loss. TFL number 2 on this drive. Miracle in the Meadowlands could happen. Packers and Broncos is underway, preseason-wise. And it was a touchback for Will Lutz. Looks like this is going to be a run for Philadelphia on 3rd and 13. Hurts will hand up to Saquon up the middle. Looking for the line to gain. He is short by 2 yards. Now, if I'm Sirianni, I'm taking a delay of game and I'm punting it here. But this is Madden. I want to bet that Jake Elliott attempts a field goal here. If I had to guess. Whoa, hang on. Nick Sirianni going to keep the offense on the field here on 4th and 2. No tush push from here. Hurts will hand up to Saquon up the middle. He is not going to get there. And the Giants will take over with a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. I can't believe that call. I cannot believe that call. Not now, not in a million years. He's the 10 toes down. I'm gonna lie. He really did, though. He really did, though. I'm not going to lie. That's factual. And the Giants have a chance to win it, or tie, I should say, and take this game to overtime. Barring a miracle here, Jones to the sideline. First down catch is made. Slayton with the toe drag. And now the Giants have a couple of heaps to the end zone. Matt Purdy, Jake Haley, Justin Tucker, all Hall of Fame kickers. Definitely. No doubt about it. 12 seconds to go now for the Giants. They have a time or two for a few heaps. And Jones will fire that one out of bounds and complete. Didn't like what he saw with the pressure, so I actually am okay with that. Maybe time for 2 more plays now. Most likely Brendan Marks. They always bring you back. I'm going to laugh so hard if they get the touchdown and feel the 2-point conversion. Oh, it's so likely. It's unfunny. 9 seconds to go now in the fourth quarter. And offside looks like the call, though the Giants don't think so. And no, it will be offside. All right. And a free 5 yards. Milton Williams jumping a little bit too prematurely. Thought for a second, based on the reaction of the left guard there, that was going to be a false start, but it was not. And they'll take 5 yards for sure. Still 9 seconds to go after the offside penalty. Jones takes a low snap. Pocket collapsing, and he is going to lose the football. Scooped up by Philadelphia, and that will do it. That's the most fitting way for this game to end. Not going to lie to you. Wow. The most fumble-prone quarterback in the NFL coughs it up one more time here in Week 7 to secure an Eagle win. Very disappointing end of that game. Very disappointing indeed. But wow, that was, you know what? Madden at least delivered an interesting finish. Game was never over with kneel downs until it is right here. How about it? Jalen Hurts in victory formation. And the Philadelphia Eagles are victorious here in week number 7. They come to MetLife Stadium and steal one in the fourth quarter, 38-30. They win on the road. All right, chat, there you have it. Game 1 up 2 in the books. We'll see you here in just about 20 minutes for the Raiders and the Rams. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Later, guys.